What was once highly respected that is now a complete joke? The History Channel, the Learning Channel, MTV. Food Network 2. It used to be educational and fun, now it's just non-stop competition. TV. To be honest, I don't know the last time I watched TV that wasn't my parents already watching something and me watching with them to spend time with them. It's just all shit on every channel. Bank managers. They used to have serious power in local communities. Now they have to be glorified customer service reps a lot of the time. McAfee antivirus. The internet in general is obscenely safe with just Windows Defender. I don't think I or anyone I know has gotten a virus in nearly 10 years. I parked my truck in a sketchy area of downtown once and this homeless guy came up to me and said for $20 he'll watch my truck and make sure nothing happens to it. I gave him the $20 because I think he was implying for $20 he wouldn't break into it. That's McAfee antivirus today. Blizzard, the video game company. There is no Blizzard anymore. Only Activision wearing Blizzard's corpse as a skin suit. I would say more like EA, you know, back in the day when they would actually sell us full games. The food pyramid. Staying at a job out of loyalty. More like companies being loyal to employees, providing a good wage, raises, benefits, pensions, etc. Why should employees stay out of loyalty when companies aren't loyal or acting in their best interests? It's a job. The entire idea of loyalty to a job is a joke. I worked in a shop as an auto tech. When I was hired, I was probably the least experienced at the time. One of my fellow techs was probably a rung above me with responsibilities. After talking with him a little, we figured out I came on at $2 higher than he gets paid per hour, and he's been asking for a raise for 6 months. Needless to say, he was at a better job by the end of the week. Always talk wage with your coworkers. Craftsman tools. The Guinness Book of World Records. Once a well-established and professional collection of every impressive human feat. Now a quick ego boost for rich kids that have barely enough talent to balance an egg on their forehead for 15 seconds on a July afternoon at exactly 11:55 a.m. while wearing a Hello Kitty onesie. The Book of Records used to be feats of amazing skill and talent. Now it is records like who can put the most clothespins on their face. All you have to do to beat them is have a bigger face. Bill Bailey. People are going to reflexively deny its initial popularity, but Facebook. It even used its exclusivity as its primary marketing tool during its initial launch only for colleges. There was a period of time when Facebook was the best way for college students to interact with other college students online. Which sounds insane now, but was actually true in its early years. Was in college from 2007 to 2011. Instead of asking girls for their numbers, I definitely asked if I could add them on Facebook. I remember the mass exodus from MySpace to Facebook, and me not wanting to do it because I liked my little HTML-coded background flames over my text and my overly edgy dark themes with music playing. From bands so unknown that even I've forgotten them now. But then we all got FB, and it became so big I kept trying to get my dad on it and he refused because of safety reasons and privacy. I thought he was weird back then, and my sisters even made him a profile that he had them take down. Then about 8 years ago he made an account. Now his entire life is consumed by endlessly scrolling through FB, reposting old memes and signing up for every online offer there is. It's like he did a 180 on his security stance about the time I actually started to understand it. Working in the educational system. Being a teacher still sounds worthy of respect, But working as one is a joke. Kids are free to do whatever they want. You're barely allowed to punish bad behavior in any way. School politics stop from changing anything. Parents always blame you, etc. Hobbies. I am a hobbyist musician, and will never try to make money off of my music. I simply enjoy creating it with zero expectations. Hustle culture ruined a lot of that because now every time I share my music with people, it turns into a conversation about monetization or how I'm wasting my time on something. It's hard to even find like-minded people who want to collaborate without it turning into some big thing. Time enjoyed is not time wasted. Edit. Wow, this blew up. Thanks for the replies. Keep doing what you love. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, but don't be pressured to do something you don't want to do. The world is full of people who want what you have. Trust me, don't let them take it if it's taking a chunk of you with it. Most celebrities TBH. Honestly, I feel like in the past 6 years, especially in the past 2 to 3 years since the pandemic, people as a whole of all backgrounds, ethnicities, political views, etc., have had a massive decline in trust and faith in many societal institutions and perceived people of power and prestige, as well as each other as human beings. This is a major part of what's leading to our world seeming so much more fractured and unstable, and I think it's only going to get worse. Landline telephones. The house phone used to be a vital link to the outside world. It's how you talk to friends and family far away, interact with businesses, call for help in an emergency, etc. But once junk calls were allowed to spiral completely out of control, the phone became a nuisance. As someone I saw said a while back, a General Z person would sooner jump on a live grenade than accept an incoming call from an unknown number. And that's in the context of mobile phones, which don't get nearly as much spam. Wired phones are almost completely useless today. Journalists, and no, this isn't some right-wing fake news thing. Consumerism has turned hard-hitting journalism into clickbait bullshit because that's the only way they can turn a profit anymore. There are still real journalists out there, but the new ones are being born. Very sad. Healthcare. I've been in it 20 years, it's changed so much. It's a joke. I'm in USA, so it's just gotten more corporate. Quora before it turned into the new Yahoo! Answers.